and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Heath Fillmyer is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
In now,
Leading
Ryan
off the
Sandberg.
for Toronto,
And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch on its way. And the pitch misses for ball 1 as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Just underway here in Kansas City. Again, he sends it out of play. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Billy Hamilton. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Garcia. 1 out. Well, A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting nine for these Royals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He was an absolute RBI machine a year ago. I mean, it was like he never missed an opportunity to put a run on the board when it came to him. Count on him to have an impact in this one.
Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, George Brett. Ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. One left for Kansas City. We are still scoreless. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Rizzo.
Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball.
Nope,
don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hard hit towards center. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton, a pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist is there, and there's out number 2. Into the box now, A.J. Pollard. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Grichuk, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pollock at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting fifth.
Runner at first following the error.
Yeah.
Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia is after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him the cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a 3rd one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Goodwin playing here in his age 29 season. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it
3. Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Bullet back up the middle. catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So the base is empty here with one away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And now a pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Striding into the box, Billy Hamilton. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. He's set and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Mondesi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And the runner back easily. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local station. At the plate, number 13, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready now, Ryan Sandberg. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Digging in, George Brett. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Line hard to the left side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. KC down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 33.
Here comes the first pitch.
Garcia.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a slider, strike 3 call.
Darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up complete.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was.
Lays off 1-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. This is pulled into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Rowdy Tellez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. A scoop with the bare hand. Not in time. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Line to the right side. Griffey Jr. is there, two down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The right fielder, number 15.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Merrifield racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Royals are on top, 3-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. One down.
Now batting.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Richard steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. KC leads this one 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Over to Hosmer, a double play. Trip. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sandberg carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Leury Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch ripped on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Merrifield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Gurriel has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down on just 4 pitches, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Now batting, number 46.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. 1-for-2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. George Brett will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Here's the 0-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lifted in the air to center. Pollock on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Meza, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Royals out in front, 4-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The right fielder, number 15.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called the strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And that one is gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, number 13. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Again, another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Now batting, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Sandberg has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Brett will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Royals 4, the Blue Jays 2. David Watanabe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Watanabe.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So here's the Royals DH, Brian Goodwin, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the stretch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Settling in now, Whit Merrifield. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. Got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now batting, Leury Garcia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Line toward the gap in left center. Merrifield arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting.
A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Kauffman Stadium with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a curveball in for a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 62, Danny Kumho.
He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Yeah.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Griffey Jr. will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. One and two. Here it comes to third. And he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. KC down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Leading off for Toronto.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
40, Jake Diekman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. His past history with Jake Diekman, he's 1 for 3. No balls and 1 strike. Diekman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here comes another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. This is foul right side.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Here's Randall Grichuk. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
4-2 the final score today. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Heath Fillmyer with his 4th win this season. Jake Diekman wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down.
Leading off
he
the
definitely
afternoon
needs to
for
start
Toronto,
pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Brett has it, and very quickly they're 2 down to start the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Dan, Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2. Hit to third. Turner has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, George Brett.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here it comes. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike three, and that's the third out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given him.
Tellez, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Rizzo on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. One and 2. Here it comes. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. The 1-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Griffey is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So stepping in, Eric Hosmer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Randal Grichuk. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 15, Randal.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Fouled away. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, number 13. Line drive to center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Batting none. The catcher.
Now to the plate, Danny Jansen. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw.
1-1.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
With Merrifield next to hit. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding forward now, Ryan Sandberg, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what.
That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Standing in, Ben Zobrist, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Mondesi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, taking corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Salvador Perez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Lifted in the air to right field. Richard moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The center fielder.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Royals. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Junior's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's foul.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
The right fielder, number
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
0-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pollock, the runner at first with 2 gone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, number 13. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Eric Hosmer as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Eric.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And there he goes towards second. Sacrifice attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. In his career, O'Hearn is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And now he'll lunge forward to grab this ball in the air. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Next for the Royals, no outfielder.
Now in the box, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The 0-2 home, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Danny Jansen. He reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher,
Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. No balls and 1 strike. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Line drive to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 33.
Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Griffey waits on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Mondesi leads off second with nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, George Brett as he rips it on the ground to second. Sandberg fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 2, the Jays nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The batter, first baseman.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Too low, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, number 46.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Now pitching for the Royals.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
The 1-1. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Tellez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch. Line to the right side. O'Hearn is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
a run for the Jays on the solo homer. Get up. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ken Griffey.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ken Griffey Jr. sent packing to begin the bottom of the seventh. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. Goodwin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. On the ground to third. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. They still lead it 2-1. So coming to the plate, number 13. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Goose Gossage is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody
now
out.
Pitching for the Royals, number 54, Goose Gossage.
Up next is Danny Jansen, and they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Leury Garcia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And gone! And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The first base,
there's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And that misses, ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez, and their runners at the corners now. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Rio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brett is there for it. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
In now, A.J. Pollock. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is foul for the first strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-2 Toronto. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Whit Merrifield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the
second
numbers
baseman.
for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ben Zobrist. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Gurriel over to his right, and that retires the side. KC down in order. They trail 5-2. So striding in, Randall Grichuk. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Randall Grichuk.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box, number 13, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is line to left. Merrifield is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping up now, Danny Jansen. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Guillermo Lucero enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 51. Guillermo Lucero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Merrifield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grichuk is off at first with 2 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Hit high and deep to right center. Griffey Jr. is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Toronto. They're still out in front, 5-2. Doug Cordero is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Into the box now, George Brett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 to him now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. But they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin. And it's fouled away. Last time through was a base hit. And that misses 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Borucki gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Doug Cordero closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes.